Hey, ADHD entrepreneurs, what if one small group could help you focus faster, finish more, and build the business you've always been dreaming about? Let me introduce you to the concept of masterminds and how they work specifically for ADHD entrepreneurs. First, let's start with the basics. What is a mastermind? Let me kind of read this off and everything. A mastermind is a small, committed group of people who come together to think, plan, troubleshoot, and grow together. It's shared wisdom, shared accountability, and shared momentum. Everyone brings ideas and everyone receives ideas. No one grows alone. So, what makes a mastermind different for ADHD entrepreneurs? Number one and primary is brain stuff. Our brains work differently. Ms. Valerie, tell us a little bit about how that works for an ADHD entrepreneur in a mastermind.
Yeah, so definitely our brains work differently. And because of that, when you come to a mastermind, you may not have the same results or perform the same way as other people. And they might perceive it as being an excuse because of how they operate. And yet, with an ADHD mastermind, we understand, we get it, we get that your brain works differently. And we can help you brainstorm some ideas that are going to work for you because each ADHD person is different. And like Lyle and I are a perfect example, right? I'm overthinker, slow, all unfocused at times, and he's speed and go, but he's missing things too. So the thing that's going to work for him is going to be different than the thing that's going to work for me, and the thing that's going to work for you perhaps. But we understand that your brain works differently, and we can suggest some solutions that other people might not think to suggest.
Exactly. And the brain side of things, it's about grace, support, and safety. You have a safe place to share those ideas. So when you have those days, you're hyper focused or you're in that waiting mode, you just don't get anything accomplished. You've got somebody there to support you in that thing. That's why Valerie is very important to have part of this group. That's why she's powerful in this group because she's a mindset coach. Not only does she understand your brain because she has ADHD brain too, but she also trains in mindset. Me, like she said, I'm the fast person, the go, go, go. So I like the second thing about an ADHD entrepreneur mastermind is the novelty aspect. Having something that's unique. We have what we call a fluid routine. That means a variety. It's not going to be so structured that you get bored with it every week. You're like, again, the same thing, same time. Everything's going to be different. We're going to have unique ways of doing it that's going to engage more people specifically in this group. We're also going to have quick trainings. They're going to be short and quick and to the point because some of these groups that get in, they're so busy trying to hear themselves talk that they don't get anything accomplished. Our goal is to get you into action and accountability. Ms. Valerie,
Mhm.
talk a little bit about accountability.
Yeah. Accountability. Well, one of the things, at least with what we're building, is we have a community separate from Facebook or all the other places where there are too many distractions. So you can go in this community, state what you need to state, get the things done that you need to get the feedback that you need, and have that accountability, that place to talk to other people that you're not going to get totally distracted by. So that I don't know. Is that answering the question, Lyle? I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
My ADHD brain just went.
I get it. Yeah. You were just sharing with me before this. A lot of people come to you and they say the part of their problem is they don't have that accountability, so they keep pushing their goals forward farther and farther and everything. And I'm a big person on momentum. Let's keep it going. And so
Mm-hmm,
that's where accountability and momentum kind of go back and forth. They kind of fit
hmm.
together. And
Yeah.
so part of what we like to throw in there is fun and make it a little more playful because if we make it so hard and rigid, it gets boring and our brains kind of check out on it. So that's why back to that novelty aspect to remove distractions and keep our focus is to make it unique. We even throw memes in there and have playful things because we understand our brains and we got to laugh at ourselves sometimes because if we take ourselves too seriously, we're going to have a big problem. That's why our fourth tenet of this is to celebrate hard. And Valerie, I know you think this is very important.
Yeah. And I'll share celebration really quick because I just remembered something else on the accountability piece. One of the things that we do in the community for accountability, and actually it's kind of both what you do and I do, is the body doubling and co-working. So for me, that's what works for accountability. Like I'll show up for other people. And so having those regularly scheduled co-working body doubling sessions, that helps a lot with the accountability. Now, celebrating, oh my gosh, yes, so important because we're so busy going to the next, the next, and the next. Like we miss the dopamine hit if we don't celebrate, and our brains are low on dopamine. So we really do need to celebrate. And unfortunately, I'm upstairs instead of downstairs. I'd show you my bouquet of flowers that's sitting on the table, which is one of my ways of celebrating. I got a goal that I've been working on for a long time done. So I got a bouquet of flowers for myself because now I get to relish, why did I buy it? I bought it for finishing this goal. And it just kind of keeps reinforcing, okay, yeah, the work was worth doing, all the stuff, all the effort and getting it done. It doesn't matter that it took me a year to get it done or more. I don't remember how long, but it's just that reward and celebrating. And we forget, like, well, we forget anyway. Everybody forgets, but ADHD people forget a lot. And by taking the time, which I actually host a review and refocus power hour, that it's a body doubling so that I'll actually do the thing. And oftentimes people will go, oh, I totally forgot this big thing that I did this month. Like podcast, you launched a podcast and you totally forgotten about it until we were in a celebration mode.
Absolutely. And that's why we're introducing this stuff, because a lot of people, as ADHD person, you get focused and you get focused on self. It's when you get part of a group that you have a community that can support you and come around you. So if you're at all interested in a mastermind, you want to kind of figure out what that is and what if it could work for you or something, feel free to visit our website at QuickBrainsTeam.com/mastermind. Go there and check it out. Read what it's about, read what we're offering, and see if that's something that you might connect with. And if so, reach out to one of us, have a conversation. We love conversations. To us, conversations are important because conversations leads to momentum, which leads to growth, which means to even better things later on and everything. Anything to wrap us up, Miss Valerie?
I'll just share, I was talking with somebody who went through our challenge the other day. And essentially, a lot of the calls that we were doing during the challenge were similar to what we would be doing in the mastermind. And she was just saying how helpful it was for her to really get focused because, like the typical ADHD person, she had so many things that she was wrestling with and couldn't figure out which one was the most important. And we were able to really narrow that down for her. And she has honed in on the thing that we kind of showed that it's a little bit more important than she thought it was. And she's already gotten 2 clients for that avenue. And yesterday at the body doubling, she got some more focus and was able to get it out on paper. And now she's got action items to move forward and start having that be able to replace one of the other streams that she was focusing on.
Thanks for checking out our video. I'm Lyle, and that's Valerie over there. And we'll see you on the next video at QuickBrainsTeam.